I loved the story. I thought I'd never done a love story before.
Yeah, no, I read the script. I thought it was an interesting story. I'd always wanted to work with Michelle. Michael's a great director and an actor's director, and I hadn't done this type of movie in a long time, so it was nice to get back in the fold and do it with this group of people. It was an interesting story and kind of a classic love story.
The casting, in this case, one of the things about Nick's movies, about Nick's stories is, they're female driven, and so the woman needs to be somebody that women can really trust and invest in, and I think Michelle has this kind of basic goodness, and she seems like a normal girl, smart, ethical, intelligent. And then the male characters need to have a certain amount of sex appeal for the women. So it's kind of reversed, like the boy's the girl in the story and the girl's the boy, And so one of the things in choosing James Marsden was just the fact that he's a very attractive man who happens to be a wonderful, wonderful actor. Yeah. So I was very lucky to get to work with both of them.
I find them all challenging for various reasons, but I think for this film, it was sort of, that pressure of you can't rely on sort of CGI or special effects or any of those things, really. It was really just about the dynamic between these characters and making it as real and authentic and relatable and grounded, so people can identify with it and sort of go on that journey for 2 hours and relate to them emotionally. So I guess there's that sort of pressure, and just making it believable. And fortunately with Michael Hoffman, he's such a great director and he's so invested in the material and the characters, and so we were able to rehearse quite a bit. And so once we got in front of the camera to tell this story, we felt very, I think we felt very comfortable and very trusting and things like that.
Michelle has an amazing ability to go very, very deeply as an actor. She's fearless when it comes to emotional challenges. And there were some big ones for this character. She doesn't demand to be liked, and because she doesn't demand to be liked, I think the audience really trusts her. So I think all of those things.
There's this wonderful quality that I think James has, and it kind of comes through in all of his roles, but he has this real inherent goodness about him, and it's a beautiful, lovely quality, and I can trust him. Like, he has just this, I feel very comfortable with him, and I think he makes everyone around him feel comfortable, and I think that's a really nice gift. It's a pleasure to be around. So as an actor, and when you have to be vulnerable and you have to have these scenes, if you can be in the company of someone like that, then that's just...
Very strong director with a very specific vision and a tremendous cast, and a story that just hinges on love, a connection of these two people, and they're trying to navigate their lives and whether they're with each other or not. And I think nowadays we like to, especially at my age, we like to look back and sort of think about how would our lives be different had we stayed with that first person we were in love with, or any decisions in our life. And I think that's a common thing that people think about, and the movie explores that. But yeah, those are some of the special things about the movie.
It's just this beautiful story about love and loss and hope and joy. And I think people who go and see it will just appreciate being able to go on this journey and experiencing all these feelings and letting go and
getting second chances.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.